Engineering workbook. Excerpt from engineer Clive Lawrence's work journal. Entry 4. Preliminary tests with increased spring constant are proving promising, but it's tricky getting fabricators to make them stiff enough but not brittle. Another option is scavenging the cargo brought up from Earth. Thorstein's assistant has an eagle eye, though. Entry 4 supplemental. Dear Clive's diary. He's just trying to impress Mary by coming up with an improvement to her toy gun design. If he was smart enough to improve on her work, she'd never give him the time of day. Entry 4 supplemental. I'm well on my way to figuring out how to increase the range and stay the hell out of my journal, Franklin. Franklin. Who reads someone else's journal? It's just rude. Okay, Clive Lawrence's email. Well, I'm going to read their email, so maybe I should talk shit. Okay, guys, I think it's ready to go now. I've dubbed it the Huntress Boltcaster. Clive, I love your idea for capacitive tips on the bolts. Send me a technical spec and I'll incorporate it into the ammo fabrication plan. These tips will activate any touchscreen they hit. I've gathered a lot of trash for feeding the fabricator so we can make some of these work after work and try them out. Mary. Okay, so this is Mary, and Clive is... Well, Franklin thinks Clive is interested in her and is trying to improve her weapon. Missing operator parts. Why was Morgan experimenting on all the operators? And if these are operators walking about here, is that something to do with us, or are we trying to prevent it? Hold on, this goes from the bottom up. Gotta remember that. From Danielle Show to Clive Lawrence. Have you looked into the operator dispenser logs and the missing parts? Every operator on the station needs to be accounted for. I'll bring it up with Alex next. Please do. It's not my responsibility. It's Morgan's. What am I doing with them? This one, sorry. Clive Lawrence, Jorgen Thorstein, possible fabricator malfunction. Dr. Thorstein, I checked the Neuromod stamps and lattices on the fabricator and both check out. There's no obvious failure in the components. I may need to disassemble the machine. Is it possible that there's something in the specs Igwe is using that's causing the failure rate? Hard to believe. Igwe's pretty thorough, but we all make mistakes. I'll keep working on it. Maybe there was something specific about that batch. Weren't there a few scrambled ones in the last cycle, too? Thank you for your update. I'll handle it from here. From Clive. Righto. Okay, I'm low on suit integrity and don't seem to be getting any more. I'm not entirely certain I wanted to be opening this. Mind you, that's... I can't do that. I should get the turret is in there somewhere. I got another email to read. Conveyor controls. Cargo conveyor scheduled maintenance required. Do not operate conveyor without proper authorization. Before that happens, I want to check over here. This side, this is a reactor place that's got a bunch of radiation. Not a good idea. You know, I do know I got a new... I knew that was gonna happen. Bastard. That wasn't even my fault. Like, vaguely, that wasn't my fault. I hit the damn mimic and he fired and straight into and blew up a canister. That's just nonsense. Storage room. I have actually got this one. 4726. I haven't got a radiation suit. Damn it. Could there be a med kit in here, or should I just head back and pick up a new one? Weapon upgrade kit I'll take. 2 glue canisters I'll very much need. A note. We need to up the reload speed on the glue cannon. The actuators are slow on this thing. I don't mind it so much. That's not my biggest problem with it in any case. Let's use that, though, now, in any case. It's a spare sort of area. Should probably deal with. Handling. Okay. Spare parts. Frayed wire. 2 neuromods. That's probably going to be good. And a corroded coil. And nothing else in here. There was a way out the top. And I can climb up here. So maybe I should. Because there's a recycler charge in this storage crate. I'm having to remind myself to look up. Can I... There might be a... Become... Damn it. Hang on. I probably can get up there. There we go. That's lovely. EMP charges. I'm not sure. Well, I need those against a weapon upgrade kit. Very good. More EMP charges. And a frayed wire. I need to figure out to use the EMP charges, but I haven't come across any... Like... Biological... No, sorry. My shadow is floating, by the way. I haven't come across any enemy turrets that I want disabled. All the turrets I've come across are useful. This is a full workstation. Good. First things first. Let's place all the junk items in the bin. Can I sort this? Y to auto sort. By size, ideally. Alright, that should give me a load of good stuff. Can I hold? Yes? Okay, if I hold, it'll just take everything. Awesome. That all stacks up, right? Yeah, just by numbers. Good. First of all, I want medkits. There we go. I can only create one at a time. I want a med kit regardless. How expensive is that? Considering how much stuff I have? What was that using? Hold on, let's use this immediately. 2 organic, 1 mineral, and 1 synthetic. Right? Okay, I have 3 organic, 26 mineral, and 17 synthetic. So my current bottleneck is organic crafting. Let's create another one. I need those. Thank you. And just use it. 9mm bullets. Well, these I can definitely use. Let's make some 9mm bullets. Let's make 2 lots. Now, I've got loads of minerals. And I don't need to make a wrench. That should be enough for now. Flexifoam bolts. I've already picked up some of those. I'll eat this sun-dried tomato jerky. Broken cooler fan, frayed wire, and plastic tubing. I'll keep those. I won't recycle them just now. It's mineral, organic. There's some organic. Good. And actually, enough to make another... Couldn't hurt to have another med kit on hand. I just need these. That's about the most important thing I have, like, important resource in this game so far. I've got files now and emails. So far I haven't seen anything other than... I haven't seen any files. Warning, radiation. From Randall Wood to Mary Malinaro. As I'm sure you might have noticed, there's been an issue with one of the tanks near the supply closet, and it's now causing a bit of radiation. Please stay clear and spread the word until I can get what I need to clean this up. From Randy. Assassin League. From Gary Snow to Mary Malinaro. I'll get it. Hey, Mary. Gary Snow here. I work in crew services. I heard some scuttlebutt about a new dart gun you guys worked up. Probably something about an assassin-style game in the Arboretum and crew quarters. I want in. An assassin-style game. Huntress Boltcaster. Fabrication plan for the Huntress Boltcaster version 1.3. Noise reduction on trigger action, still a bit clunky for my taste. Decreased weight while retaining structural stability, no more barrel splintering. Finalize the name to Huntress Boltcaster. Rejected Clive's suggestion of Pain Thrower and Franklin's Excruciator, MM. And Boltcaster Ammunition. Which are the bolts I've been picking up, but they look like Nerf bolts. So that'll presumably give me a fabricator thing and the ammunition for it. Flexifoam bolts. Yeah, this... What kind of damage does this do, if any? It takes 2 synthetics. Alright, let's have a look. Now that This looks like a toy. There's no way... The Huntress bolt caster launches foam darts which do 0 damage. It is known for its ability to annoy co-workers, distract enemies, and remotely trigger buttons and screens. It's a toy gun. They've given me a toy gun in a video game. And given it full animations as well. Can it actually do things? Yeah, they will actually, like, operate. Hilarious game. It's very funny. Unfavorite. And unequip. I've actually got a Nerf crossbow. Alright, it's time to actually get on with what I was doing rather than fucking around with the toys. TranStar Uniform Guide. Your TranStar uniform has been designed for your safety, comfort, and to facilitate your work. The uniform must be worn at all times on board the station, while every effort has been made to make Talos a comfortable and safe place to work. There is always the chance of an accident or hazard. Departmental assignments can be determined by the uniform style and color. 1. Black and brown. Brown and black is corporate and administrative. White and green. Why am I reading these backwards? For some reason, I am reading those backwards. Science and technology. Orange for engineering and maintenance. And black and blue for security. What the hell is that? What's going on? I think I'm scanning ahead. Then my eyes focus on the third word. And then I bounce back to read the other one. That's strange. I've never noticed I do that before. Yes, the propulsion system fabrication plan. And let's read these emails. Bolt effectiveness. Don't sweat it. When the cat's away and all that, I think I have a few ideas. I'll draw something up and send it to you. And Mary. Sorry for all the bolts over the machine shop. It's the only place I can try out the new gun. I think it's coming along rather nicely. Still want to help? I've already recruited Mary. So they were just designing a toy gun for fun. The satellite presently in the repair bay of the machine shop is scheduled to be decommissioned. However, Dr. Kelstrop has requested that we remove the psychotronic transistor elements and install them into the new satellite. I don't know what they do, but don't bother asking. Just get it done ASAP, Dr. Thorstein. Psychotronic transistor, is that what that said? Psychotronic transistor elements. Okay. They were aiming for something. Do I need to fabricate this? Yes, I presume I do. Atrex propulsion system, 1 mineral and 1 synthetic. I keep wanting to say metal, but it isn't. For microgravity maneuvering, which can be attached to your TranStar uniform, also assists with jumps in normal gravity. So this is the double jump. And that will mod my suit. Or it's a jetpack. Well, obviously... Okay, slows my descent, doesn't boost me up. There might be an upgrade to that, which eventually will boost me up. Ah, this is where you need leverage 3. Or a glue gun. No, it doesn't work on blue. No, it does work on blue. It doesn't work when it's being actively relit. That didn't... Take it off. And that's a suit repair kit, which I will desperately need. I am running down to the last piece of equipment every single time. There is no point at which I am, like, stocking up a surplus of health kits or food or anything like that. Or suit integrity kits, for that matter. Okay, this didn't get me in. That's just got me around the back and wasted a bunch of my glue ammunition. Good. And there's no way down. I thought it would actually allow me to find a way in somehow. There's no, like, tricky way in? Nope. Never mind. There's a bot in there to have to kill anyway. No, I need leverage 3 to move this cargo box out the way. Kind of works. I'm going to have to get used to that. It's not quite a double jump. But eventually it might be upgradable to a double jump. If you do that, it kind of works to that effect. Oh, crap. God, that's a very large climb you did there, Morgan. Ah. Almost sounds like there's someone talking. Is there anything in here? Spare parts and another suit repair kit. I've really got to keep an eye out for things I can loot. I want to get up there, is where I want to get to. Come on, that gets me there. That'll do. Get out of here. Psy-hypo. And there's a freaking mimic down there. I think I knocked him off. Oh, there's a few mimics. Don't think they can get up to me. Burnt circuit board, spare parts, another neuromod. Biohazard waste, petri dish sample. Okay, there's a lot of mimics below me. It might be call for a recycler charge, or it just might call for shooting them in the... You can't get to me. Ah, now they can. Damn it, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Off he goes. Maybe he ran away. Do they get scared of you? There we go. Nice try, but not quite. There is another one of you. That worked well. 3 shots. Okay. Alright, that's good for now. I'm not gonna use my...
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Looks like you've already got a propulsion system, so you should be fine maneuvering.
Oh, I didn't go up to that before I had the propulsion system. Alright, fine. You can traverse the exterior of the station. This I have heard is apparently a thing you are entirely allowed to do. You open up airlocks and you can go outside and hang out outside and travel around the edge. Let's try it, I suppose.
Microgravity detected.
Alright, that's how much fuel I've got or how much thrust I've got. Microgravity, your trans-duster is equipped with a propulsion system to navigate the harsh environment of space. To navigate using even 0G, use WASAD to thrust, shift to boost thrust, Q and E to brake, Q plus E to brake. You can press space to ascend, C to descend, hold E and Q to roll. What do you mean? Okay, so where... This is a thing. It's not like... It's like... You won't just slow down and stop like you would in some other games. You will drift, and you will continue to move until another force is acted upon you. Like pressing Q and E to basically brake, stop. Like in Outer Wilds, where you like adjust speed relative to another object. You lock onto an object and then align your speed. Okay, and you will constantly be adding... I actually got it to 0 there. You will constantly be adding force to your system, to your movement. You've also got a gun, which... I gotta test this. If I shoot this, will I fly backwards? A little bit, yes. That's very intricate and very well detailed. I like this. It's a good thing. I have a certain amount of experience with games like Outer Wilds and Kerbal Space Program, that I can probably navigate this reasonably well. There is a human corpse it is telling me to look at, and I am inclined to do so. I'm gonna have my pistol ready. They may have spread to the Oh, that's you. You're an operator, but you haven't been infected. Let's check out this human corpse. To hell with it. So this is the entire station. You can just go anywhere. Airlock power plant locked. There's only one unlocked power plant, and that's Dr. Cavino's workshop. Let's burn to this. Okay, you're not constantly adding. Your limit is 1.5 meters per second. God, you can actually get. This is uncomfortable. I want to have a look at this. Okay, let's burn relative to it. No, I can't increase my speed any further. Okay, that's fair enough. You wouldn't want to go flying off. Stop wasting thrust. You wouldn't want to go flying off into space. Though you should be allowed to, in my opinion. That'd be awesome. Who are you? Charisma Kuhan. Test tube sample and a med kit. EMP charge. Anyone got one of those, recycler charges? Okay. Well, we've kind of gone a bit wide, but let's, there may be enemies out here, and I don't want to search everything. Let's check Calvino's place. We gotta burn back towards it. Yeah, I've played my share of Outer Wilds and Kerbal Space Program, other games that have fairly intricate zero-G mechanics. So I'm comfortable in this thing. But it's not as elaborate as that. You have a max speed limit. Maybe there's a way to turn that off. Did I check that? Doesn't seem to say if there is. I keep trying to speed up, but that's not how it works. I like this, though. This is so cool. There's no up or down, so I can be upside down. Science operator, hello. Enemy operators? There's probably going to be something bad around here. Why don't I trust anything about this? Because I have a brain in my head. Breach failsafe. Spare parts I'll take. There's a lot of gear around here. A lot of spare parts, it seems. There's a safe down there. Do I have enough repair skill to replace this? No! I've not found anything. Repair 1 seems practically useless. Actually, I picked up some... Hold on. Q&E. I suppose this will work. If I install a neuromod, I've got 4 neuromods on hand. If I install Repair 2 now, it costs all 4 of my remaining skill. But fix turrets. Upgrade your transport uniform with extra inventory space. I can wait a bit. Break down equipment in your inventory into spare parts and recover spare parts from destroyed operators. That would be very useful. What costs 4 and would be better at the moment than Repair 2? Increase overall movement speed. I mean, that would be lovely. Increase your stamina to 125. Increase your health to 150. Natural lifespan increased by 25 years. I like how it tells you that. That's hardly relevant to my individual, but it will increase your lifespan. So we do know that the execs at TranStar have very long lifespans. We can presume as much. Increases damage with security weapons to 120% and increases critical hit chance to 6%. I presume we don't have any critical hit chance. This would be very useful. But I've run past so many things that could do repair. I want to do more repairing, so I'm going to acquire this now. I don't care. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm doing that. Because I got Repair 1 and nothing uses it. Nothing allows me to do anything with it. Okay, I can repair this for the spare parts I'm picking up. I can finally use those. Let's do that. Breach access new objectives. I've got some side objectives I've got to look at. It just occurred to me. Access the Beams and Waves lab. An accident caused a breach in the hardware labs. I've restored atmosphere to the breached hallway. Now I can get to the Beams and Waves lab. Search for Bellamy's corpse in the trauma center. Alright. That's... Well, I can probably find that eventually. Hello, Colenso. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill. Not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
He was clearly having some kind of difficulty with his memory. That is the workshop keycard.
Not surprising. Well done.
Thank you. And the transcribe, the second one. Let's listen to that.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino. Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, well, I'm sending it to you anyway.
Okay, I remember the supply closet somewhere. I remember there was a supply closet. Shotgun shells I'll take. And I'll try to enter that. I suppose I'm heading back to his office. There was something in there that was locked. There was a safe that was locked. Do I remember where a supply closet was? Okay. That's, I think, everything I'm going to get out here. What is this? O2. Why? I don't have oxygen to worry about, so let's... If I throw this, by the way, if I throw this, it should also impart a backward force. Which it doesn't. Okay. That's one mistake. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. If I throw away mass, it should send me flying in the opposite direction. I remember listening to, I think it was, Chris Hadfield on the International Space Station. If you got accidentally, like, stuck in a zero-G environment in a larger room, which you can't really get on the ISS, but in theory, if you're in a big room, you could take off your shirt and throw it at something, and that would get you moving. Towards a wall or something. Alright, I suppose we head back. I don't think there's a bunch of corpses I got to look out there. I don't really want to hang out there yet. Much. Until I've got a more direct reason to. It's space. Let's be honest. The less time spent in space, the better. Alright. Can I repair this now? See, this is kind of what I want. 13 out of 3. I don't need this here. There's the exit. Ah, itchy nose again. This requires repair 3. Typical. That's alright. That was another way round, but I'm gonna use the doorway. See, was that... there's a phantom. No, that's not helpful. I need to repair that. I know how to. I don't know if I have the repair skill 2. Did it require repair skill 3 or 2? Okay, back into the vent systems. And we'll run back into there. I might try shutting that off again and getting in there, because I could do with any help in progressing forward. I've got a lot more ammunition for this now. There was a phantom up here. I saw him. But now I can't see him. He's below me now. I don't know what the best thing to attack him with would be. Seems like the guy's respawned. I remember that guy was patrolling down there beforehand. Not the glue canister. Combat focus 1. What? What's that? Oh, that's a... No, inventory. Sorry, hang on. No, that's a recycler charge. What do you mean set to combat focus 1? That's there. That's a recycler charge. I've got 2 of these. I could hit him with this. Or I could try the combat focus 1. I've got 10 seconds on that. Damn it. That's not what I need to... I've activated it now, haven't I? Yes, I have. Shit, that's not... I right-clicked. That's not what I wanted to do now. Damn it, now he's up there. How did he get up there? God, I right-clicked that time.
Vital signs critical.
Typical. And that's recharging now. Where's the fan? How did he get up there? He must have souped up there. He does that, doesn't he? And he can fire through this grating. Then move. My best option is to shoot and move. He seems to be staying up there now. He got me. This is a slightly odd combat system. I really need... It's a lot of moving components I've got to get used to. I'll probably need that Psi-Hypo. In fact, I'll probably use one of those. Right? I've got 6 of them. Restore 48 Psi points. Let's use one now. Let's get to full. Did I pick up another suit repair kit? Yeah, I'll use that now. And do I have any food left? No. Good. What? I didn't even... Okay, so... Note. Right-clicking activates Psi ability, whatever. Whatever Psi ability you previously had, presumably. Noted. That I didn't know. Do not enter. 2nd floor. Oh, that acts as a zoop. That zoops you up. Typhon organ. Okay, that is useful, but I didn't know it was what that did. Expired plasma bag. I'm nearly full up on inventory space. Nearly, but I've got a lot of junk I can probably get rid of. Now, what was I doing? There's the beam, the waves and beam lab, or the beam... What? What did I say? Well, let's head into there, then. I'd like to fight one of those things properly, knowing what I'm doing. It's just something I've got to get used to. EMP charge is good. An O2 bottle, which I don't think does me any real good. Okay. Right-click. Okay, he's... I completed the objective, but there is a guy in here. That is not open. He's kind of locked. Q-beam controls. Yeah, fire the Q-beam. Went green. The health bar went green. Unlock Q-beam firing range. That is not something I can carry. Maybe I need, like, high leverage. Okay. No, I can't. I thought it was this. The Q beam fires a concentrated beam of unstable particles that will eventually cause the target to explode. It's a... yeah. Alright. Killed this phantom. Thoroughly dead. Anti-rad. Take inventory full. Probably could take that. Organic material. Right, so I've got plenty of Q-beam cells, so I want all of those. There's another one of you in there. Do you know a way to me? I don't believe you do. I think you're stuck in that room. Hello, Lane Carpenter. I've got a gun I'd love to kill you with. Psy-hypo. And a right-click button that I am... want to press at a moment's notice. But luckily... the music's going kind of insane. What I should definitely do is drop this Huntress Boltcaster. So... funny as it is, I can't really justify holding on to it. Now, I haven't seen a keycard around here, and I can't hack into that without it. I'm gonna have to listen to that music. These mandatory sessions are worthless. This is from Josh Dalton to Matthias Cole. My design was stolen. Someone else got the credit. It was fraudulent. I need restitution, not talk therapy. I'll handle myself from here on out. Mr. Dalton, please do not confront Lane. Let's give it one more shot. How does 7:30 this evening sound? Probably not brilliant. Josh Dalton to Tom Tucker, workplace grievance. Is no one going to help me? I presented all of the information needed to prove that Lane is trying to sabotage my career. His promotions are the results of my work. My work. There is no accountability in this company as far as I can tell. I'll take this to Alex if I have to. Josh, your previous 12 emails outlined all your concerns well enough. Please come to my office at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We need to speak face to face. Tom Tucker, Human Resources. I take it that he didn't get the answer he was hoping for. Could I... are these the same? No. Mr. Carpenter, we have received a report that there is an issue with some black box equipment in the guts, as it never reached the cargo bay. We are unable to locate Josh Dalton for assistance. Please get back to us at your earliest convenience. Forward Thief. From Dalton to Lane Carpenter. Enjoy your time at the top while it lasts, because it won't be long. Tom, see what I have to deal with? This needs to stop. Lane, I'll speak with Josh soon. Well, Lane's in there. You're the thief. Is there another way in? I mean, there always is, isn't there? Oh, what? How are you allowed to do that? Is there a hole in this? How the hell was he allowed to fire through there? That is just absolute shenanigans. That should not be allowed. This uses a lot of power, by the way. Do I have any weapon upgrade things? God, and it takes up a shitload of space as well. Let's auto-sort by size. I do have a weapon upgrade kit. Let's definitely put into this. Increase power, making enemies explode faster. Increase movement speed while firing. Fire for longer between reloads. 5 seconds to 5.6 seconds. Or probably this one. Let's just do a power increase. I can't get into that. And he can hit me. Infuriatingly enough, he can hit me, which means I have to waste another health kit. But I have got a much bigger gun. Which still gets me hit by their beam. Oh, that's new. Null wave transmitter. Developed in psychotronics, the null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals which suppress the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short period of time. Okay. I take it that their little blast of energy through their forehead is a psionic ability. I probably want... If I can have anything on... That's on 8. That probably shouldn't be on 8. I kind of want the Q-beam on a... slightly more convenient button, but I'll have to work out what I want on my hotkeys. Now, there was a supply closet I want to have a look at. That was somewhere. Let's not repair that. I gotta think about what I want repaired or not. This one. No. There was a supply closet somewhere. I'll find it. There was another way in. No, I don't have access to this. Somewhere's open somewhere. I have a number. I'd probably best continue on with the main story, mightn't I? Objectives. Access the workshop at the hardware labs. Find Josh Dalton. Unknown. I can probably find him using the information in the hardware labs, the security what's-its. But for the time being, let's head to the workshop.